From trying some of the rarest Japanese whiskeys at the Yamazaki Distillery, to eating our way through the best street food, to ending the night with a feast at an Izakaya, this was our last night in Osaka. Before heading to Yamazaki Station, we stopped by for curry to start the day. The curry here was different from what I expected. Thinner than the usual Japanese curry. More like a broth. It was unexpected, but it was still really good. After thinking our tour was yesterday, we were back at Yamazaki Station. We began our tour after meeting with our tour guide at the station, and before heading to the whiskey tasting, we had a little detour. We took a 15-minute walk up the hill to the Museum of Art. Now, this place isn't just about beer. They also have an art museum in a historical Western Japanese-style villa. I couldn't get much footage since recording was mostly prohibited inside, but we were able to see 3 Monet paintings along with other Japanese art pieces, sculptures, and exhibits. And afterwards, we made our way back down and walked over to the Suntory Yamazaki Distillery. However, we didn't get to tour the actual distillery. Instead, we got a whiskey tasting experience, which is honestly just as good. I got the Yamazaki 12 flight, which included 3 variations. The Mizunara had a more distinct spicy note compared to the Spanish oak, which was deeper and smoother. Then, we got to try some of the rarest pours here, including Hakushi 25 and the Yamazaki 25, both of which were absolutely insanely expensive. Hakushi 25 had a really refined light smokiness, while the Yamazaki 25 was all about the deep oak and dried fruit flavors. I will say that whiskey is not easy for me to drink, but tasting the Yamazaki 25 was as easy as they come. So it's definitely easy to tell when something like that has been aged for that long.
Yamazaki 25. Alright, do the honors.
Oh, wow. Ooh.
Carefully.
Very strong. You can see
Slow sip.
Slow. You gotta let it sit on the tongue.
Okay.
He knows.
Yeah.
He knows. He
Yeah,
knows.
it's
He
pretty
knows.
obvious.
He knows.
It's pretty
Give him the same one.
Give him the same one. Give him the
This is the
Oh, yeah.
this is the hakushi, right? That I tried to pour. I spill it all.
The one that you got?
Oh,
Doesn't even fit in my wallet.
Which one was which?
Same.
You looked.
Is it not?
No.
It is.
Ooh. Oh.
I thought that would be the...
Oh.
Okay, no.
Afterwards, we toured the gift shop, where I picked up the distillery exclusive Yamazaki single malt. It's a 180 milliliter bottle exclusive to this distillery, so naturally, I had to get it. Not because I collect whiskey or anything, but simply because it was exclusive, which is how they get you. With whiskey in our system and a bottle secured, we made our way back to the station and started the night with a food crawl. First impressions, pure chaos in the best way. Neon lights, massive signs, and too many food options. First stop is Takoyaki. We got a sampler with mayo, cheese, and bonito flakes. Of course, all of them came straight off the grill, so yeah, I burned my mouth. For our second stop, only a few steps away, we got yakisoba, kushikatsu, and an octopus okonomiyaki. Food in Osaka is just so good. Of course, a food crawl should always end in dessert. So for our third stop, we got cremia ice cream. Now, it was freezing cold outside, especially by the water, but that did not stop us from eating ice cream, especially when it's cremia. This time, I got the chocolate cone, and honestly, it might be even better than the regular cone. It's also super delicate, and a serving almost went to waste when it was crushed, but luckily, it was saved. A few bites of street food is great and all, but since we've had multiple whiskey samples in our system, more food was needed. Everything in the menu looked great, so we basically pointed and ordered at almost everything. What a great way to end the night. Just eating, drinking, and having fun. But that is it for our last night in Osaka. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to hit that like and subscribe button to stay tuned for the next vlog, where we head back to Tokyo for our last 3 days of our Japan trip. See you then.